As we know, JSON data can be in a format that must be manipulated to be displayed in a manner that makes sense to the viewer. We're going to take another look at how this is done. To get us started, we have our basic HTML structure that consists of elements that will display the content. We have a header with h1 tags and a p tag to hold additional text. We also have the main area holding the div tags where we will display the data. And of course, we have the script tag referencing our JavaScript code to retrieve the data. Data can be queried from a server location, perhaps through Facebook or Twitter, and returns information to us. But for now, we'll look at a standard example of data from an archive site we can use for our demonstration. When we look at our page, there is nothing displaying. This is because we still have to write the code to obtain the data and put it into place. In our JavaScript file, we have several things to get us started. This includes a variable that defines the location where the data will be selected. There is also a variable containing the code to look for the element with the ID myData. This is where the data will go. Now let's get the data. To do that, we first include fetch and pass in the variable currently holding the location of the data. Afterwards, we include the then method with function to tell our code to perform the next step. We'll first put a comment as a reminder of what we wanted to do, followed by the command. We add another then method with function for the next thing we wanted to do when the data comes in. That is to set up to display it in our page. Because we have a number of records to display, we can set up a variable to hold an array of data. Then we create a for loop, so the code will go through the dataset and select each record in docs, the target area where we want data from the dataset. Now we add code to create a new element or line item for every record found in the dataset. This part can be a little tricky, but we elect to assign the content by selecting each record through using the index of each respective record. For data to actually display, we use the variable identified earlier with ID myData and use the append child method to add it to our list. Lastly, in case anything goes wrong, we add the catch method. Anything can be placed here, like alert notification or redirect to another page. In our case, we'll just log to the console to complete our code. The data is now gathered from the source and displayed on our page. Suppose we want to see a different piece of data instead of the description. Let's say we want to see the score. In our code, we change the description to the name of the data we want to view. The data display updates accordingly. Whether it's displaying score, description, or any other information, we are now able to gather data and dynamically display to a page. Remember to explore this example and the many other ways it can be done. Thank you for watching.